All right, what's up? We're back with another tier list, the Delta Symbiotes. I think this is these are some good ones. Um, Brainturd's here. I think. Are you
Yo,
eating?
yo, I'm here. But yeah, I'm gonna be more quiet because I'm eating off and
Yeah.
on.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this. There's some really good ones, and some hard to kind of place ones here. Um, Looking at a firmer, this I've actually never had a firmer, but it sounds like it's so good.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, it looks pretty dang good. 25%,
that's pretty huge, right?
pretty good.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't say huge, but pretty good.
yeah, we can set it in A tier for now. Um, I mean, we also have Amberstone, which is pretty similar. It's just all triggers and it's 10%, so it's um,
Amberstone is not rate of fire; it's energy cost.
oh, it's energy cost. Well, it's still really. I mean, that's still pretty good, right?
Yeah, could even be argued to be better, depending on
Yeah,
what you're going for.
I think it's still probably A at 10% energy cost. Maybe it's hmm.
I think A is fair. Maybe better than a firmer though, but I don't know. A firmer also heals you a tiny bit.
Yeah, and has some burst, right?
Oh yeah, actually it does that too. A tiny bit of burst too.
Yeah, this is. I mean, the heal's kind of negligible. The burst is almost negligible. But the 25% cooldown reduction is like massive. So I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably about equal because I almost think it's tank dependent which one you'd want out of those two.
I still lean towards a firmer and S, Amber and A, but
Ah, I heavily disagree, but maybe.
well, doing bosses, it's like you want your alt, you want to just be cracking your alt, like
So yes, but that just means even if you ult on cooldown, you get 5 ults instead of 4 when you would normally ult 4 times. Which
well,
I don't know if that's that valuable.
it's more about the time. It's just a lot of times you're just waiting for the last few seconds on your ult. All right,
I
we'll
guess.
we'll keep it at the top of A for now. Um, let's not do this in alphabetical order. Let's jump to a really crappy one, Midsummer, which I think has got to be like maybe F tier. It's I mean you heal, you repair on Scoot. Um, I suppose no, it would be good for like an alpha symbiote for like leveling up or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
what do
I'd
you?
say F. I don't know why it's delta, so it seems like a really small repair amount.
Yeah, it's pretty bad for a delta symbiote. Um, Joyfulness. I think this one's pretty good. Maybe even A. What? Can you refresh me on joyfulness? Joyfulness.
Trigger 3 or 4. Shield refill 40%.
Oh man, it's hard to say that's not S. Well,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
you need shields still. I mean, everybody has shields, but
Yeah, you want shields on almost everyone, I feel like.
it's really strong though. I don't know if it's better than a firmer. I don't know if it's better than Amberstone either.
I think it's better than both. But I don't know. Actually, the thing is, well, I don't know. Your tanks normally already have healing abilities, so since those buff your abilities, it also helps you heal. But I still think joyfulness just could save your life too much. Seems real
Yeah,
good.
it's really good. Alright, we'll keep it here for now. Gray Ghost. Gray Ghost is one that I think is pretty good. Maybe it's a good B tier. That gives you burning on your auto attacks, I think, every 25% or something.
No. I mean, unless this
Oh,
hasn't been updated.
no, I'm looking at. Sorry, let me jump to whatever I was talking about. Fire Shade.
Okay.
My
Yeah,
bad.
gun procs. I don't even know what this means. It just says gun procs 25% chance.
Oh, okay, and it applies burn, so damage over time, 25%. My problem is I don't know exactly how much damage over time, and it seems small when I use it. I mean, I like it a lot. I almost put it A because, well, I don't know how much damage it does, but I like the graphics that happen, but I don't know how much value that has to a tier list.
Yeah, I would say B just because I feel like it's probably less damage than the Amberstone like lets you do with the mana saving.
Okay,
Among being
fair.
more versatile.
Fair. Here's a real crappy one. Whirlwind. Um, I think it's better than Midsummer, but I think it's still F tier.
F or D tier for sure. Actually, it's Rate of Fire. I'd say D or C tier.
But rotating, man.
I don't
Rotating. I
care.
mean,
You can. That's something you can play around to do a lot if you want to. Like if you have it.
not really. I mean, you can't just like try to rotate or else you're gonna. I mean,
I mean, I already
I've
rotate
played
most of the time.
I've played with this. I've tried to rotate. It's like if you're doing that, you're like not doing the dodging and like proper positioning you should be.
I already do that.
Uh I just gotta disagree and just keep it in F. I think it's terrible. This is gonna
Okay.
be this is gonna be a real skewed tier list here. What are we missing? Are we missing something?
Gray Ghost, Equinox, and Thunderhead.
Oh, okay. Grey Ghost. Um, I mean, Grey Ghost can be really good, but it's also. So, what is it? While damaged, 50% shield boost, 100% shield recovery rate
Yeah.
boost. So that
That's exactly.
that's pretty sweet because like you can remain damaged for a while, but the only problem is that you have to take a lot of damage to get your shields knocked down to make it worth it to have your shields buffed. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't come into effect very often.
Yeah.
Because I've played with this too, and I've tried to use it. It's like nice. It's really nice when you get the buff, but you don't get and hold that buff too often unless you're like playing around it. I would for sure. I think it's a tier below Fire Shade.
Maybe.
I
Either a
think.
tier below or like about the same.
Oh, you think about the same as Fire Shade? I mean, Fire Shade does damage for you. Grey Ghost, like most of the time, does nothing at all.
Well, the thing is, usually when you get damaged in a boss fight, what you want to do, unless you just Nexus, is back out and get to a safe spot to recover. Which this would just help you get right back into the fight a lot quicker.
True.
While you're still recovering, possibly.
True. I usually prefer to just Nexus, but
Like, I think it makes it really good if you want to, like, if you're trying to solo bosses and you can't just Nexus or something. It helps, probably.
Man, just because like Lycus and I know we're not thinking of combos, but this stuff is in the game. It makes a firmer so much better. Like I think we'll almost get like just you know, criticized real heavily if we don't put a firmer in S tier here.
You can go for it. I'll still adamantly express that I disagree. And I think, if anything, it should be B tier.
That's crazy. 25% cooldown reduction? It's so cracked. Oh man, that's so good. Alright, so overall arguments, I'll just keep it in A. I gotta put it above joyfulness
I mean,
though.
you can put it in S. This is mostly your tier list.
True, but I mean, we're doing it together, so I gotta be fair here. Did we end up with Grey Ghost in B? I really can't. It's too like slow.
I honestly think it's very likely just plain better than Fireshade in every way. Honestly, I
Wow.
think they should probably be switched. Objectively, but
Fire
maybe
Shade though, like, so
does
if you
burning.
at 25% chance, you can definitely hit multiple.
I don't
You
think
know,
it stacks.
I. You don't think? Oh, does burning not?
Burning does not stack. If you apply burning twice, I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack. Maybe it does, but
Oh, okay. If it does not stack,
if it's the same, I mean, maybe. I guess there's no. I guess there's no reason it wouldn't stack. So that's a big assumption to make.
I thought it stacked. Man, couple noobs making a tier list here.
Yeah, we'd have to really figure out how burning works.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's good. Grey Ghost is okay. You know, I would be okay with Grey Ghost. You're right. It's okay. C tier is doing it too dirty. Thunderhead, one of my favorites.
Garbage.
What is this? What does Thunderhead do again?
Thunderhead lashes out in fury at his enemies.
Beautiful.
Periodically targets with these effects. 2.5-second cooldown. So not that long. Range 240, damage 100, AoE damage 50, radius 250. So you deal
It's wonderful. This is cracked good.
100 to 150 damage every 2.5 seconds.
Yeah,
Which seems
but
bad.
but but it's the range. So you hit your Thunderhead on like a max range, and then that explodes at a max range, and like you get very large range off this ability. And it's the perfect complement to Anger Spirit, my favorite symbiote in the game. But are you?
Another bad ability.
It's not
Another
bad.
symbiote.
It's not bad. It's so
Another
good.
horrible symbiote.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so much fun. You're tripping. Tripping. Oh man, did we Thunderhead? Oh, it's such a beautiful symbiote. So good.
I do think it's probably better than Fireshade. But I think Fireshade should be C tier, and I think so should Thunderhead.
Dude, tripping. You want me to do this?
Yeah, 100%. That would be my tier list. Like, no question.
I'm trying to think. In comparison, I don't think I put Thunderhead and Fireshade 2 tiers
Except
behind.
I don't even know if I agree with the A tier.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
You think that? You know, I could actually agree with that. Except, I don't know. I don't think a firmer is that good. Like, I think you just want to put a firmer over everything else because you think it's so good. I don't think it's that good. I
This is
think
a hard.
joyfulness is way better than Grey Ghost.
This is
And
hard.
probably better than a firmer and Amberstone, maybe.
This is
Maybe
hard.
that's the tier list. Joyfulness should go up to S.
Joyfulness is really good. Man, this is hard. We still got Equinox. Let's throw the last
Oh,
one on
okay.
here, and
I
then
forgot
we'll
we
have
had
a
one.
party.
20 seconds, you get 6 seconds of double rate of fire. Well,
I
not
know it's
double. I guess, is that double? 50% bonus? That would be like 150% rate, right? So yeah, not double. But a significant bonus.
it's pretty good.
Or slightly over 1/4 of the time.
The main problem is again you don't have any timer, so you're just like waiting on it to randomly start shooting faster. Um, it's gun rate of fire, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Maybe even above Grey Ghost.
Again, the only problem is you don't know, like you only get to see when it's firing because it's firing faster. It's so annoying.
Sure, but I don't know. It's so good when it is on,
It is so good when
and
it's
it's on a
on.
fourth of the time. So like, it's on a lot of the time, kind of. I guess. mm,
Well, it's surely a tier above Fire Shade.
Yes.
Surely, I think. I don't really know actually. Is it a tier above Fire Shade or is it the same tier as these?
I think it's better. I think gun rate of fire is more significant than extra damage because it procs a lot of other effects. And I know we're not talking combo, but just in general, I think that's why gun rate of fire is like a good stat. It's because that procs.
Yeah, on that similar note, I think Fire Shade is over Thunderhead because Fire Shade is affected by gun rate of fire.
Again, I think that depends on if they stack. If they don't stack, I think Fire Shade is bad. But if Fire stacks, which to make it a decent symbiote, it would have to, then it's, yeah, better than Thunderhit.
Okay, Grey Ghost. Alright, so I think this is B, C, and F look pretty good, right?
Let me look at F.
Wait, Equinox over Grey Ghost.
No, I disagree with F.
I thought you were the one who said that.
What? No, I disagree with F tier.
Oh, you disagree with F?
Whirlwind should definitely be D.
Okay.
It's way, 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 way more useful than Midsummer, as in it does something. It
All
should
right.
maybe even be C tier, actually.
No way. It's not on the
Because
same tier. No.
I'd say you get that 25% bonus to gun rate of fire way more often than your Equinox 50% is active. Which, sure, it's half the percentage, but it's off, like, it's up whenever you want it.
Nah. Equinox is easier to time with your other stuff. Whirlwind is like too unpredictable. I say that even though Equinox has no prediction.
Equinox is the one that goes off whenever it wants, and
Yeah.
Whirlwind is the one that's active when you hit the Q or the E buttons.
Not Q or E. Whirlwind is A or D,
Or
which
A or D, whatever.
makes
I was
it
thinking realm rotation.
That's what makes it tricky.
Yeah, but no, I do rotate most of the time. When I'm like snaking backwards, I'm usually like snaking, slithering, like rotating side to side. I think it would be active anyways.
All right. Anyways, I moved it to D.
That's fine. I think that's at least where it should be, if not higher.
All right. Now we got the big problem with A, which I think almost is like
S?
more like that, because it's like if I get any of the ones in S, I'm stoked. If I get these other ones, I mean,
You
maybe
know,
Gray Ghost is A. Nah, Gray Ghost is
maybe
too.
Amberstone is A. I'm starting to feel different about Amberstone. Because
Yeah, because
10% is
energy I
not
don't
much.
think is. I could agree with that.
I think energy, if it was like 25%, I think that would be insanely broken. If it was like a significant energy reduction, but 10%, that's really small actually.
Yeah, but
That's not much.
it's still nice. I think it's
Yeah,
nicer. I think it's
it's
nicer
a,
than anything in B through F to have on your tank.
I would agree. I just don't know if it's actually as good as a firmer or joyfulness. So I think this looks better. A more rounded tier list.
Yeah, and maybe Amberstone is actually worse.
Do you think it's that bad? I don't. I actually do still think it's probably A or top of B tier, maybe. Because I think it still lets you do more damage than Equinox would do. Unless you actually know exactly when Equinox is up and go up in when it's up for its full
No,
duration.
I gotta say,
That's unlikely. I think it's way better than Grey Ghost.
true.
I mean, maybe that, I guess.
I think this is looking more reasonable here. And the
I
reason
don't hate that.
Equinox jumped over Amberstone is from what you're saying. Like, so like Amberstone does not help you burst anything. Um, Amberstone simply is more like Grey Ghost. That they both like help you stay in a fight longer. Bless you.
Uh, so sure, or if you have really low cooldowns, it lets you burst more.
Yeah, but that's like a combo piece then.
I mean, a lot of tanks have low cooldowns. I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Oh man.
But I still think Whirlwind maybe should switch with Fire Shade.
You're tripping, dude. You're straight tripping. You need to go rotate some tanks or something. You're tripping, dude. Straight straight tripping. Whirlwind is not I'm not touching it. It's not going any higher than D. That's for sure.
Then I think maybe, well, no. I was gonna say Fire Shade should also get added to D.
Dude,
But then I also think Thunderhead should go down to D.
have you had either of these? These are so good. These are some of my favorites. I like them
Maybe.
both a lot. Like I like if it was my tier list, I would do this.
I mean, I
Like
don't actually disagree with that much, even from where it was before, except for the fact that Whirlwind should be up there too. But I don't know.
dude, that's not happening. And I actually like Thunderhead over Fireshade.
Honestly, I agree, because I think if you're just going to do damage, it might as well have higher range than be based on your auto attacks.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, I think it's significantly better for that reason, maybe.
Man, this tier list just like took a big shift. Hmm.
Maybe Fire Shade and Grey Ghost should switch still. Grey Ghost is maybe still B tier. Because I don't
It,
think the Grey Ghost is good.
I don't think
And
Fire
Fire
Shade's.
Shade, is it good?
I don't think Fire Shade's C tier. So the way I think of it is like S. I'm real stoked if I get S.
How
A.
about in this case, can Whirlwind go up to C? Because I think it's not like a instant reroll, at least in my book.
It's absolutely an instant reroll. It's garbage. It's not going to C. I told you it's not moving. I told you we're
I
not moving.
think this looks crazy. That Whirlwind is 2 tiers below those above it. Any of them.
Whirlwind is so bad. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Boy, oh boy. Whirlwind in
I don't
C
agree.
will be. Nobody will ever watch our tier list videos again if we put Whirlwind in C. It's
I
it's so
I
lucky to
think
be in D.
your take is hotter than my take. I think you're wrong about this one. It's
I,
extra rate of fire all the time, essentially.
dude, you've got to rotate. You've got to rotate. I'm not
I do
touching
rotate
Whirlwind. Whirlwind,
constantly.
it stays in D. That's it. There's nothing. I can't move it, dude. I can't. That's
Fine.
like where did we put Horizon? In F
Yes.
probably. If you tell me that we put Horizon above D, then I'll put Whirlwind above D. Where did we put Horizon?
I don't know. I
Well,
have to look back at the video.
well, I mean, I can't because I'm recording the screen. So
Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it. I'll check it. But give me a second because
yeah,
it will take a second.
if Horizon's above D,
What?
I'll put.
Is that beta?
Yeah, that's beta.
Yeah.
I'll put it wherever Horizon was.
No, Horizon looks like it was F.
F, right?
Yeah.
Big
But
chunk.
that's because your shields are never full.
But they are.
What do
They
you mean?
are just like as well as you're rotating.
I don't know if I
So if
agree
you could
with that.
rotate, you could dodge, right? If you could dodge, your shields stay full.
Do you know how many bullets are usually on the screen? You can't dodge everything. You have to pick which bullets you get.
But you
which is
can't
why your
rotate
shields are
all.
never full.
You can't rotate all the time either.
I mean, true, but I'd say your shield is not full way more often than you're not rotating. Way more often. At least while you're in combat.
Man, I'll put it in C, but it's just to end the argument. You get a
I
C
mean,
tier.
I won't keep arguing it. It can sit where it is. It's fine. I just want my opinion to be clear. It's that it should be C.
Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, we'll put it in D, and then we'll agree that you disagree.
Yeah.
So,
Which we've already done for plenty of other things. So that's
so let's look at S, A, B, and then we call it
SAB. Sab.
Sab. Sabs. Sidif. Sab Sidif.
I mean, I feel like we've looked at these pretty extensively. I'm okay with I think where things are. I huh. I feel like we were here before. And I still don't disagree with this one either. This one. Because I do think Grey Ghost is actually pretty good. At like
Yeah.
making a tank strong. I feel like Thunderhead is fun and not bad. But I don't know if it makes you really strong.
I think you're right. I think you're right. This is the list. So these are because if you're making an actual tank, Thunderhead and Fire Shade are just like flex symbiotes. Honestly, the whole Delta, this whole thing is just like a flex. There's nothing mandatory in here, like in Epsilon you want to get turtle shell or something, like, you know what I mean? This is all just like you flex with these.
Yeah, there's nothing here that is a must-have.
So these are all just all flex symbiotes.
Like, to be honest, if I was like, I would keep Midsummer on a tank that I wasn't going for an accolade. If I was just going for a medal, yeah, I probably wouldn't reroll any, even the worst of these, to try to get anything better.
Yeah. I mean the rerolls, I would definitely
Because
reroll
there's nothing that
Midsummer.
good
I'd reroll
to begin
Whirlwind.
with.
I would probably reroll Grey Ghost. This is why I put Thunderhead and Fireshade above Grey Ghost, because I probably reroll that. And I might reroll Equinox, but I think I'm needed in my papa duties. So
Yeah, I'm hearing some whining a little bit.
thank you guys for watching. This is pretty much the tier list. From a couple of noobs here
Yeah.
who know nothing. We know nothing.
Yeah, we don't know how fire works.
We don't know how fire works. That's all right, man. Uh, thanks for doing the video with me, and thanks to all the viewers who watch.
Yeah,
Peace,
peace.
peace out, everybody.